This presentation provides an overview of the Victorian Auditor-General's report, Security of Government Buildings. Our overall audit objective was to determine whether government office accommodation is sufficiently secure to prevent unauthorised access and antisocial behaviour. Government office security is important for protecting the safety of staff and visitors, as well as protecting information and assets within the building. We examined the Department of Treasury and Finance's, DTF, Shared Service Provider, SSP. DTF is the responsible department for coordinating government office accommodation and managing the state purchase contract for security services. We selected the Department of Health and Human Services, DHHS, and the Department of Justice and Community Safety, DJCS, as two case study examples. Security threats are a real everyday risk to government agencies. We found that Victoria's current security governance arrangements are not effective as there is no statewide leader. Then, at the department level, weak security cultures undermine the effectiveness of the security infrastructure at the audited facilities. Government agencies keep their people, information, and assets secure through protective security. Physical security is one of the three protective security domains, together with personnel and information security. Physical security is the first layer of defence to prevent unauthorised access to buildings and protect staff against occupational violence. Physical security measures include policies, such as a clear desk policy, procedures, such as visitor and contractor sign-in using personal identification, and infrastructure, such as barriers. There is no statewide leader to provide strategic direction, oversight, and coordination of protective or physical security. The SSP, as a service provider, is responsible for the security operations of its clients and is not a policy lead for physical security. The state does not have a whole-of-government principle-based security policy that includes all stages of security management. In the absence of statewide leadership, we found two different approaches to physical security at the department level. DJCS has made positive steps towards developing department-wide policies and procedures for security management, but DHHS has not developed its security policies and procedures, exposing it to higher risks. Overall, we found a weak security culture and ineffective governance arrangements because audited departments do not undertake regular, comprehensive risk assessments, which limits the effectiveness of subsequent security planning. We also found that roles and responsibilities for security management between the SSP and audited departments are not clear. Additionally, audited departments have not rolled out security awareness training, and there are no integrated systems for reporting or monitoring security incidents. SSP data for July to December 2018 shows that the most common recorded incident type relates to staff safety. Incidents relating to physical security of office accommodation, such as unauthorised access, access control, suspicious activity, or suspicious packages, were reported less frequently, but still occurred in this period. The state has limited visibility and control over the management of security services. This is because the SSP has no oversight of security services that departments independently engage. We also found that the management of security services is limited in responding to security concerns in a timely and risk-based manner. There is also no whole-of-government state purchase contract for security systems such as alarm monitoring and maintenance, which is a lost opportunity for cost efficiency. We tested physical security at selected DHHS and DJCS locations. While we observed some good behaviour, such as staff questioning and requesting identification, we also identified some significant security risks. We gained access to staff-only areas at all the sites and found sensitive information outside an office. This is because staff do not fully understand their role in maintaining physical security or comply with established processes. In addition to this, we observed several risks of a more moderate nature. For example, lax processes for visitor or contractor sign-in and approval. We made 8 recommendations to the Department of Treasury and Finance related to establishing leadership and policy for physical security, improving physical security governance, including incident reporting and strategic communications, and improving transparency of the terms and conditions of the Security Services SPC and accommodation leases. We made 2 recommendations to DJCS and DHHS about strengthening security governance and culture. We made 2 further recommendations to DHHS to establish governance structures, executive oversight, and office accommodation planning guidelines. The Department of Premier and Cabinet, although not an audited agency, agreed to collaborate on a statewide security policy. For further information, please view the full report on our website, www.audit.vic.gov.au.